Oh, Rosehips. What are they? Well, I'll give you a hint. They are not what you call your hip when you slide too far and you hit the wall. Let's talk about it. Alright, so once again, this is Robert with Bloomble. These are Rosehips. Now, if you haven't seen these before, don't worry. A lot of people haven't. This is actually what happens if you decide to not cut the spent blossoms on your rose bush. They turn into Rosehips like this. Now, the best way to consume Rosehips is when they are fresh, when they've first been harvested and cut and de-seeded. Unfortunately, if you don't have a rose bush or know the process, the next best way is to get them dried because they last a lot longer. Once they've been de-seeded and dried, they look like this right here, which looks like rose-colored cornflakes. Now you're probably wondering, well, Rob, why do I want rose-colored cornflakes? Well, the reason you want Rosehips in your system is that it's a very strong antioxidant. It's an incredible anti-inflammatory, and it can even help with things like weight loss. And in other studies, they've seen results with diabetes and things like that. Now, the cool thing is that once you have the dried Rosehips, it's very easy to just use a food processor and blend it into a powder, and then it's very easy to consume in many different ways. So you have syrup. One of the most common ways and easiest ways is just to put it into tea. You could add it to some sort of meats and have it be like a tart kind of sauce. You can use it as a seasoning to get your antioxidants. You could turn it into soup. And then one of the other most popular ways people do it is in jellies and in tinctures. So this gives you many different ways to mess around with Rosehips. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video where I'll be making my own little recipe with Rosehips.